Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's live stream number 2, I think it is. The last live stream on Friday night, where I actually went into that live stream not really knowing who I was going to manage, but I think we decided. I mean, there were quite a few suggestions in the chat, but Palermo in the second division in Italy seemed like quite a good start. I need to get my head round Football Manager 2026 as well. There's a lot to learn, so I need to get my head round it. So Palermo over in Italy. Let's see if we can get them into Serie A in Italy, and let's see whether we can do. Hiya, Stuart. You all right, mate? Let's see if we can do a half decent job with them. So I've spent quite a lot of time this weekend just going through. Well, I mean, we're playing the Southport save as well, so just getting myself familiarised with the game and where everything is, making notes. I'm trying to, I'm hopefully going to make some tutorials on FM26 console, but as of yet, I don't really want to do that because one of the big things that's causing me a massive headache is scrolling, because you do need. Whenever you're looking at a squad list, you need to scroll it, and it won't scroll. League positions, you need to scroll it. It just will not scroll. Hiya, Stevie. All right. Broke the goal record and beat Dortmund 5-3 first game of the season. Well done, mate. Well done. Well done. I do like managing in the German league, but I realise what I like to do and what becomes monotonous when on my channel. It's but I do like in the German league. I like I say, I've had a good look at it over the weekend, trying to familiarise myself with the UI and how it all works. It's still so buggy, it's unreal. But the console version is meant to get patched this week. Hopefully it will. Yeah, it is very. The one thing I have found is if you move your mouse pointer randomly over the screen, you get a circle comes up in the top right hand corner with an X in it, and when you get that up, then you can scroll. But other than that, you basically got to use a scroll at the side, and it's a bit fiddly getting onto it. And it would be ideal if the buttons, because let's face it, it's the console version, the buttons should work. They're not working. Rather than the young talent and free agents on this FM. Yeah, I mean, I'm having a little bit of a problem with that Middleton. It just, hiya, Alan, you all right, mate? Yeah, my Southport save, I'm having problems as well. I'm not necessarily finding. Of course, we don't have a director of football now, and I used to use the director of football all of the time. Okay, well let's get into the game. As we know, it's still very buggy, and I did have one of my comments on the Southport save saying it seemed to run quite smoothly. Of course, the issue with that is that. Well, it's not on the issue, but on those kind of edited videos, you can edit things out and you can make it look nice and smooth. On the live stream, we'll be able to see tonight. I mean, one thing I am getting, so in fact, I did make a note. Was it I think it was this game here. So, in fact, I'll wait till 1 or 2 more are in. Figuring out how to use the transfer room area. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I've made a signing, although both my saves, the Southport and the Palermo, I don't have any money, so it's really difficult to make signings. What was I going to say then? I got sidetracked then by the glitches. So one thing I've found at the end of the game, you get it's a bit like a flash on the like when the game finishes and the manager who's lost beats the ground and you get that pop up comes up. Then you got this I don't know. It's like I can't describe it. I'm not good at describing stuff like that. But it's like rays coming out, and it's obviously a glitch. And there are one or two other things as well. Playing with a mouse instead of a controller has definitely improved my experience on console. Well, that's good, isn't it? You know, I mean, obviously, I mean, you know, there is I don't know whether he'll come in tonight, but I can't remember his name now, but he came in on Friday, made a few comments, because I was saying it's easier to play with controller. He had the completely opposite opinion, that basically it was easier to play, you know, with a keyboard and mouse, he was saying. So, and it's all personal opinion, isn't it, really? The market valuation of players, 72 million. Bought him for 20 mil. Yeah, I mean, I have noticed. I mean, one of the things I really wanted out of FM26 was to take all of the silliness out of the match engine. But I've noticed today, I've been playing some games, and I've noticed that one where you get your wing back running down the wing, then he trips over his bootlaces, and the opposition player then picks the ball up and runs away with it. That one's reared its ugly head again. I'll tell you another thing as well. So I was at my son's over the weekend. He's a big gamer, and I was explaining to him do you stream the same? That's I've got it, but we'll watch back later. I do, yes, Alan. I normally stream Mondays and Fridays. So, like I say, he's a big gamer, and I was explaining to him the thing that me and Stuart were trying to find on the first night, and that was resting your squad between games. It's a massive part of the game. It's not it's like saying your goalkeeper can't catch a ball. It's as important as that. And then FM Console did a video, and he said, oh, it's behind a paywall now. And I was explaining this to him, and like I say, he's a massive gamer. And he was scratching his head, and he said, you know what, that is just not on. I said, my worry is, there's like Magic Sponge for £1.49. What does Sports Interactive think we are? Did they think we're all 10, 12-year-old kids who, I can get a Magic Sponge for £1.49. Oh, well, I'll go and ask my mum and see if I can get £1.49 to buy the Magic. No! Sports Interactive. If you ever watch any of my stuff, please, I know it earns you money. Okay, it earns you money. Fine. It's not in the PC version, though. Again, my son said, why is that not in the PC version then? Because, and this is my big worry, big worry I've got, and this actually could determine whether I carry on playing this game. If they're going to make the console version of Football Manager for children, I'm not interested. Don't want to know. I've said all along, I want it to be a management simulation. Take the Magic Sponge out. I don't want to pay £7.49 to get 200 million in my bank account. You know, my grandsons who are, coming up 11, that's what they do in their games, Roblox and all of that kind of thing. They buy all these little add-ons that they can, and it's fun for 10, 11, 12-year-olds. I'm 70 bloody too. I don't want to be doing stupid, silly stuff like that. Where are they taking the game? Seriously. Right, okay, let's have a look what we've been doing then. So, hiya, Mally, all right, mate? Just finished watching it. Not a bad start. Decided to do the same. Not quite going well. Oh, you're managing Southport as well, are you, Mally? Yeah, it is. It's tough with Southport. I mean, it's always going to be, isn't it? Because they've got no money. So, anyway, let's concentrate on this one. So we're live streaming Palermo here, and so the early season there had a few friendlies. We're out of the Italian Cup already, so we just could not match up to Hellas Verona. I did notice afterwards they are in Serie A, so I mean it was a narrow loss, 1-0, but we weren't great in it at all. And then I want, as per usual, I know there are a few people in the chat and in the stream who would like to see me do a transfer window. Believe me, you wouldn't. You'd all be nodding off, going to bed, going to the pub. It takes me a long time in the transfer market. It's the part of the game I absolutely love. You'll get sick of me saying that, but I do. I absolutely love the wheeling and dealing and buying players in and analysing, comparing. I love it. You would be bored to death. So one of the things I always try to do is get the transfer window out of the way, then I've got no distractions. So I've done that. Transfer window is now shut. I have signed one player, a left fullback, because we needed one. So we played a couple of games. Reggiana, we had a 2-0 win. And then Frosinone, I don't know how you pronounce that. But that was another home game and a 6-1 win in that one. So doing all right. I have changed the tactic and formation, by the way. Okay, let's go over to the squad list. And here we go now. This is where the scrolling's not going to work. The scrolling is working. But notice, top right-hand corner, white circle with an X in. The scrolling will work when that appears. Okay, so I have signed. Let me find him. I thought, right, we'll go with Italians. Let's try and keep it simple. So we've gone with an Italian fullback. He's not amazing, but I did need some cover over that side. He's only 3-star. He's okay, but I don't have any money. I'm over the wage budget already now, so it's one of those, isn't it? But the transfer window has shut. Right, let's go to match day and let's see what we've done. Let's go in here and let's do... see, this is another bug, isn't it? The in possession doesn't work until you actually activate. So I've kind of gone Italian football, 3 at the back. Well, 3 centre backs. So this is what I've been playing. For anybody who's not watched before, I'm not very keen on playing with wingers. I find it a bit boring. 4-4-2s and 4-2-3-1s. It's a bit boring. I'm just like, I want to do something a bit different. Let me just have her in and just... I won the championship with Southampton. Given these achievements where I could not get sacked, every player is interested in signing for me. Unbelievable. Yeah, exactly, Stuart. I think me and you, Stuart, we're on the same wavelength because, it's okay. Fine. If this game was called Peppa Pig or I don't know, and it was aimed at 8-year-olds or something that. Brilliant, fantastic. You've won the league, you get something given to you that's a bit silly, and then you get like these achievements. It's all console gamey stuff. Does Sports Interactive not realise they've been building a game for years for the more mature gamer on PC? Do they not realise when they come into console that there are people playing this who want a serious game? Just as because it's got console attached to it, it doesn't mean to say that it's got to be a silly, stupid game. There are people playing the console who want a good, solid game. You don't want all of these little silly achievement. Stevie, not like you to change your formation. I know, Stevie. I had a bit of an epiphany over the weekend. Is it epiphany or epiphany? One of them. I had a epiphany over the weekend, and I thought, you know what? It's not like me, but I'm definitely going to change my formation. I can tell you now, Stevie. Well, you probably know. He's probably not going to stay this. At the end of the season, we're playing something different. First season with Strasbourg, French League, finished third, should be fun. Second season, Champions League. I had 30 million playing second season. Good luck with that, Stephen. Good luck. Are a classic 3-5 at the back. Better have a tall striker to head the ball in. Played FM24 with the control, but I'm fine. FM20 is definitely easy with the mouse with a scroll wheel. Right, okay. I mean, hopefully, Mally, they fix it, because I want to be able to scroll. And once again, the game's making me look out to be a fool tonight. It's actually scrolling. Huh? Oh, well, the right trigger is actually scrolling, but once again, we've got the white circle with the cross on. So now it's disappeared. Now I can't scroll anymore. Bonkers. Yeah, so I've gone to this, and I think was the main reason I did this was because I went through the squad, and really wingers we didn't really have any. Maybe one for each side. I didn't have much money, so I thought, you know what, we need a left wing back anyway, so I'll bolster that position. Oh, by the way, when I was just familiarising myself with, I'm using a lot of big words tonight, familiarising myself with the game just before I came on, I thought, oh, we're affiliated with Manchester City. I'll go to them. We'll get somebody on loan, and they'll pay all the, because that's what parent clubs do, don't they? No, I went for Nico O'Reilly, and they wanted us to pay 24,000 of his wages. They wanted what's it called when you don't necessarily have to. Can't think, but the fee, they wanted 168 million for him. In game he's like, I think he's about 95 million in game. They wanted 168 million at the end of his loan period. I thought, well, I don't think I'll be doing that again. I mean, Manchester City are meant to be helping us out. I don't think that's helping anybody out, really. Right, I'm going out now. Let me just say about these achievements. I just want to play a realistic football game. Yep, me too, Stuart. I found Macedonia, went to Arsenal, came second in the league, and then the season after. See, Pulse, I told you. I told you would get used to it. I told you. There is a way of playing Football Manager, but you have to play it a while to get the hang of it. So I told you you'd get the hang of it. I'm contractually bound not to say anything about yesterday's game between Manchester City and Liverpool. Yeah, I've signed an NDA. Can't say anything, I'm afraid. Exactly, Stuart. Exactly. Yeah. What's he? I mean, his market value at the moment. What would you say? Maybe 35, possibly 40 million. That would be. They're 95 million. And then not only that, if I'd taken him and paid the 24 grand a week wage contribution, at the end of the loan period they wanted 100. It wasn't mandatory. I can't think what the other word is. But they wanted 168 million. 295 million too much. Thanks. I'm worried about you gloating about it. So the one thing I have learned with age is I don't do banter. I'll leave that to the kids, I mean, my 11-year-old grandsons are coming out with all different names for, slot at Liverpool, and they've got all of this banter that goes on at school. Just leave it there. Okay, I mean, to be quite honest, if I'm really blunt about it, I'm not really sure what City fans are jumping up and down about. Because we beat them. Okay, fine. Apparently is it the first time we've beaten them since before the treble or something like that? Liverpool always have our number. Doesn't matter how we're playing, where we are in the league, whatever. I mean, our record against Liverpool has been nothing short of disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, we beat him 3-0. Can we do it for the next 6 times? Because that would convince me then that we've got Liverpool's number. We ain't got Liverpool's number. And there's a few other teams that we've not got the number of either. Fair play, Gobbit. You're a bigger man than I. Well... Yeah, I mean, it's something that you learn with age. My grandson's playing in a football team, and the manager is a Liverpool fan, and this is why it kind of brings it home to me where when Liverpool are on a run or they've won the league or they're top of the league, he's like, he's giving the lads all, oh, do you not want to become a Liverpool fan or buy you a Liverpool shirt? And he's giving, and then yesterday heard absolutely nothing from him. And you're like, it's a bit, I don't know. I'm not a great fan of childish stuff. You've probably gathered that by now. Right, let's. Shall we get into some football? Let's press the triangle, not R2. We're pressing triangle to continue the game once again. I don't know whether you've read it or not, but there's another unrealistic transfer in my save. Kane at Arsenal, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's another. So one of the regular commenters on my channel is a lad called Alex. I think he's in Australia. And I don't know whether he's got his ear to the ground, but he made a comment the other day and said that there's a lot of disgruntlement at SI. And there may possibly be a breakaway group there because there's people who are not happy at all to what's going on. But I suppose less said about that, the better. Right, okay, let me just do this now. I don't like this either. I'm not a big fan of this. You used to just be able to do R2 and get through them all, but now you've got to... Bardi's injured around one day. That's all right, because I think he is part of my team, isn't he? Let's get into. I've also changed some settings on my PlayStation. I wasn't very happy with the brightness of the game, so I've changed a few settings, and this is the first time I've played it on my monitor. So we'll see, won't we? Right. Okay. So we're playing Suditrol. Review team selection. Right, okie dokie. Let's go into, where are we here? In possession. Okay, Cicerone's unhappy. What's up with him? What are you whinging about, lad? Wants a new deal. Oh, yes, of course, yeah. To be fair, he's only on 1,500 a week. But I did offer him a new contract and he wanted 10 grand. It's like when I was working for people, if I could have gone into my manager and said, I'm on like £300 a week. Can you up that to £3,000 a week? Because I'm worth it, Yeah, once again, not realistic at all. Right, we're all looking quite healthy there, aren't we? I wish they'd make those hearts a little bit bigger. See, right, let me just see if I can get that circle up with a square in it. And then, there we go. Now I can scroll now. Right, so the good thing about, I tell you what, the one thing I am struggling with in the Enterprise League North is only 7 subs. Right, I think we're going to go into this game. And I don't know whether I've actually shown you all of the players or not. Let's go through them quickly. Goalkeeper. He's 6'6", got an aerial reach of 16. See, look, all the tactical stuff here with me. Across the back, Cicerone. I think his days are numbered because he wants more money. Although he is only on £1,000 a week. Hi, Scooby-Doo, you alright, mate? Yeah, so... yeah, that's one of the centre-backs. That's another thing as well. Circle doesn't close that down. And it does actually say circle to close down. So I've got to go up here and do it manually. See what I mean? I can't do tutorials at the moment. I'd love to do tutorials, but you can't do it when buttons are not working. It just doesn't make any sense. Barney, he was injured, wasn't he? 31-year-old Italian defender. 6'2", looks okay. And Peda, if I can get on to that's it. Yep, there we go. 6'3", good jumping reach, very determined. I do like determination in a player. So the three things I look for: work rate, teamwork, determination. He's got determination to kill for, hasn't he? I keep pressing circle, but it's that muscle memory that Miles was talking about. How is Palermo challenging? Well, we're going to find out tonight, Scooby-Doo, whether it's challenging or not. I have played 2 games and we've won them, but we're waiting. We're just waiting for Football Manager to throw the usual spanner in the works, and then it'll be a case of, right, let's go 4-2-2-2. That's my usual get out clause. Yeah, I mean they're all they're okay. These players, aren't they? None of them are blowing your socks off, I don't think. 2 in midfield. So we've got an attack in mid. I'm not really used to many of the new positions yet. Once again, he's okay. He's all right, isn't he? We've got Segre. Quite like Segre. He's all right. So he's playing my midfield playmaker. Very fancy indeed. Great stamina though for getting up and down. Looks okay, doesn't he? Looks all right. Stuart, have a feeling that if the next few updates are not up to standard, SI might throw in the towel. I mean, I suppose there's lots of things that could happen, Stuart. I think we've all got to accept now, and this is a statement of fact, that FM26 is the beta for FM27. They're going to bug test this for the whole year, whether we like it or not. I mean, who knows? They might have people getting fixes for all of this stuff, and in a month's time we might have the most perfect game. I don't think that's going to happen. But I do kind of feel that, you know, Sega are the parent company. You know, we're not talking about like a little independent company here, are we? Sega are the parent company. If they're not happy, they're on the Tokyo stock market. I mean, heads could roll, couldn't they, really? But yeah, you could be right, Stuart. You could be right. Palumbo, I've moved him forward to an attacking midfielder. He can play that role. Once again, you know, nothing's like sticks out and says, oh, he's amazing. I think we're a good, solid, hard-working team, to be quite honest. And then I've got I've written down it's a Pogenpaw up front. I mean, very composed. Finishing 15. Think he has been scoring a few goals. And next to him, we've got Brunoni, is he called? Brunori. Okay. I mean, that's the team. So I think shall we go to the match and play that match? Oh, we can't do that because I've got to come out of there and then go to match. My God. Come on. SI, sort it out. Okay, he's injured, is he? Injured. Yep, he is. Right, let's change him for... Right. That's not working, is it? Oh my God, this is glitchy as hell, innit? Glitchy as hell. Right, can we select him and move him? No, we can't. Okay, I'm not asking a lot here. You know, I'm not asking you to... I'm not asking for the earth here. I want to move him. No. I hope they will patch this game on console. It might be the first FM I will ever try. I was going to figure what the game is so unrealistic. I'm looking for something else. Hiya, Tune Teddy. Using a mouse to control menus, sorts of scrolling out, going through the sub menus and stuff works brilliant. Yeah, well, I might have to resort to that, Teddy. I may well have to resort to that. But you know what? It's a game made for a console, and consoles have controllers. So it's the main way of operating a console game, and I want it to do that for me. Right, can we do it the other way then? Very down to no. Right, okay then. Can we take him off? Can we remove him? Let's have a look here. Can we remove from position? Right, okay, now we should be able to do it. I've been involved in another for a different team. Dimitri. Okay, let's remove him as well then. Remove from position. Can we play a game now? Oh, amazing. I have to admit, I'm not enjoying it at the moment. I'm really not enjoying it. It's, I mean, my patience levels as I've got older have not got any better, and you do need a lot of patience to play this. Right, let's see how this plays. Like I say, I have adjusted my PlayStation settings. Very nice trees. Then block of flats there. I bet they get a great view of the game. Can you imagine 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon? All you've got to do is make yourself some toast, whack a bit of marmalade on, cup of coffee, pull your chair up, you've cracked it. It looks like that's what a lot of people are doing as well, because there's not many people in the stands. Right, come on, the pitch looks beautiful. This pitch is made for slick passing football, and that's what we're going to get tonight, slick passing football. Here we go. Let's just drop that down a little bit so we can see. Can you see everything there? Is my head too big? No, it's all right, isn't it? Right, oh, come on. Let's, shall we go attacking? I normally like to go attacking if it's somebody that is a little bit low on there. They're playing exactly. Oh, no, they're not. They're playing with an attacking mid. Oh, no, that's us, isn't it? We're playing with attacking mid. They're playing with the defensive mid. Something like that. Right, Palumbo. Lovely ball out to this side. Is he going to have a shot? Oh, that was nice football, that. I actually think this looks a little bit better than it did on Friday. I've taken the contrast down a little bit. I just found it a little bit too glary. Right, let's go attacking. We have had 3 shots, though. We've got a 100% conversion rate, which is quite nice. We just need a goal now. Yeah, so they're playing with the DM. We're playing with an attacking midfielder. But other than that, 3 at the back. It's an Italian thing. Who knew? Can we have a highlight? Think about I feel like there could be buttons that require actual buttons in the control circle to skip a goal instead of moving the cursor. Yeah. Oh, we're losing 1-0. Yeah, that the skipping thing is a bit of a nightmare. You've got to get your cursor just in the right place for it to work. Oh, it's fine. He ran from an onside position. Any word on the patch for the console? Not at the moment, Foggy. Not at the moment. But the person to keep an eye out on that is FM_console. He has all the info on that kind of stuff. So keep an eye out on his channel, FM_console. As soon as we know what day the patch is going to be, then he'll put it on his channel. So we're losing 1-0 here at somebody that I've never heard of before. The only thing I found in Football Manager is the three at the back tends to make you a little bit ineffective. It can be a bit of what's the word for it? You don't have you have a reduced goal threat with 3 at the back. But then whether that'll be the same in FM26, I don't know. When I first started using OBS and first started broadcasting games and stuff, this is how I had to change loads of settings. Hey, Pojan Palo, is it? It's not Pojan Paw. Pojan Palo. Right, it's not Pojan Paw, it's Pojan Palo. Just excuse me while I write that down. I don't want to look like a buffoon on screen and be calling people the wrong name. Right, come on, can we have the second now, please? Half time, addressing the team. Disappointed. Rubbish. Have I gone into the game there with an injured goalkeeper and an injured right fullback? It looks like it, doesn't it? Right, let's get into the second half. Let's see if we can get a winner here. He's finished. Oh, he's finished, is he? All right, okay then. Let's have a look. He is finished, you're right. May I ask, would you prefer to play on the PC version or good with the console? I quite like the console version, you know. I mean, obviously the PC version is much more comprehensive, but I quite like the console version. At the moment, I mean, quite a lot of people in the stream tonight have said that if you use a mouse, scrolling works with a mouse, but for me, it defeats the object a bit. You know, I'm playing on a console. Why can't I use a console controller? What's wrong with that? Bit mad. But no, I do prefer the console. I think I quite like it. Although having said that, I have to qualify. If you didn't watch the beginning of the stream, I have to qualify that by saying I don't like the direction Sports Interactive are taking the console version. It looks like they're building a game for 11-year-olds. And I mean, you've obviously noticed I'm nowhere near 11, and I'm not very happy about it. My favourite formation is 3 at the back, 2 wing backs, 2 centre mids, and 3 strikers. That might be the way to go, that Foggy. That might be the way to go. Right, let's get into the second half. And that button's not worked. Second half. Right. Come on, lads, now. Stop messing about. I have no idea who these are, but we should be beating them. That annoys me a little bit as well. I don't know whether it should do. But every kick-off, you see the kick-off, and it lasts for 3 seconds, and then... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, to be quite honest. Okay, Pojan Palo, he's looking very tired at the moment, as is Gyasi. Right, we're not doing anything here. I prefer the console as well. Lag in match mode is dreadful. Yeah. I mean, you know, like I said on Friday, I'm trying to stay glass half full with this. I do think that they will fix it. I do think they'll fix it. But how quickly that's going to happen, I don't know. And whether our patience runs out, again, I don't know. Feels like the game is progressing to a more a money-hungry era. Yeah, I mean... I get it. I understand that the you know, but I mean, if they want to make more money, why are these microtransactions not in the PC version? I mean, I suppose the answer to that is there's a lot more people playing the console version now. I just don't like it. I agree, console does have that child feeling. Yep, definitely, Claudio. It definitely has a feeling that it's been made for children. And maybe that's the way that they're going. Maybe that's the way that they're going. I don't know. If that is the way that they're going, I don't know whether I'll be sticking with it that much longer, because I don't want it to do that. I really don't want it to do that. Okay, let's have a look at the tactics. And so I just want the in possession tactics, if you don't mind. Thank you. Right, okay, Gias is looking very tired. So Perosa is... Have we got Berinsky on the bench or not? Is Berinsky on the bench? He is. Right, Berinsky can come on. Poison, he's absolutely shattered. Who did I... Lederon. Right, he was the winger. That's the lone winger that we had for the left-hand side. But he can play striker as well. Right, let's make those two changes for now. What part feels childlike? I prefer losing the bloke from the PC. But what part feels childlike? Well, all the microtransactions, Foggy. I mean, one of the... I said this at the beginning of the stream, but one of the really important parts of the game is resting a squad. You know, if you're in the Champions League and you're playing a game every 3 days, you want to rest your squad. And you could do that in FM24. In FM26, it's behind a paywall. We have to pay money if we want to do that. It's a bit like saying, I'm sorry, your goalkeeper can't catch the ball unless you pay £7.49. Magic sponge for £1.49. I mean, who do they think we are? Who do they think we are? It's so childish. It's unbelievable. It's like watching my 11-year-old grandsons playing Roblox and all of those type of games. It's just like that. And it needs to... It won't be cut out. I know it won't be cut out. But whether they'll get the message or not, I don't know. I really don't. No. But I forgot to show it. I might show it after this game. Have any of you had the substitute coming on in a tracksuit? I've had that. He came on in a tracksuit. Somebody said the other day, and it was Friday's live stream, they substituted the goalkeeper, and there was no goalkeeper in nets at all for the rest of the game. What's that? If I'd make two different versions, I'm completely different. Same idea though. Yeah, I mean, personally, what I would like to see, I'd like to see two different versions on the console. I'd like to see a management simulation on the console for grown-up people like me. And then they can make another one for the kids. And they can put all of the magic sponge in. Pay £7.49. You can get 200 million in your bank account. Pay whatever amount. And you can... every transfer you go in for will be a certainty. You know, there'll be no... Oh, no, we don't want to come to you. No. Oh. Hiya, Paul. Are you all right, mate? I'm just having a bit of a whinge. It's very unlike me. Also, I'm the type of goal which you won't celebrate. No, I haven't either, Stuart. Maybe we're speaking too soon. I've only seen, at the moment, one player trip over his bootlaces. That's the only thing that I've seen. Yes, I'm glad somebody agrees with me. I mean, that was formulating in my head when I was reading you. Yeah, 2 games for console. Make 1 game for the kids, and you could... What could they call it? I don't know. They could call it like Soccer Manager for kids or something like that, and then have a grown-up one. You know, proper management simulation. Take all the microtransactions out of it. Bonkers. Right, 63 minutes. We still need a goal here. I've changed one of the strikers and my right wing back has been changed. And of course we can't get to this button here, this continue button. So what we have to do is we have to do that, I think. And then we can confirm it. I just wonder, you know, I'd love, I mean, we'll never get to find out, but I'd love to know how many brand new players have bought this game and thought, my God, what is this? You know, I've just come out of playing, you know, Call of Duty or Horizon Zero Dawn or, you know, all of these God of War, great, great games, and then they come to this. What are they thinking? I'd love to know the figures for it. Right, come on, we need a goal here. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Here we go. This is the goal now. Here we go. This is the one. Nice ball. Segre. Ball out onto this side. That was nice. Very nice. Or Jello, is he called? Ooh, skipping into the penalty area. Oh, how did that not go in? Ooh. I'll read the comments when this game's finished. I want a goalie. I don't know what's going on. Why are we not scoring a goal? Right, come on. Oh, straight over the top. Don't. Oh, I was going to say, do not tell me that's it in the back of the net. Route 1. Disgusting kind of football, that. Right, let's have a look then, see what else we can do here. Who else can we bring on here? Who else have we got on the bench? That's another thing that's bugging me a little bit, as well as a lot of things that are bugging me. I think you have to go into this to see which players you've substituted. Okay, we can bring Imperiale on, can't we? The new player I've brought in. I will read the chat in a minute. When is he injured or something? Why is he not on the bench? Why is Imperiale not on the bench? Is he injured? Where? What? Where's he gone? Oh well, forget that then. I can't do that, can I? Right, let's bring... can he play further forward? Don't think he can, actually. Let's bring him on there. Oh, Vlasic can come on. Vlasic can come on there. Let's switch the two strikers around. See if that makes a difference. And who else can we bring on? I mean, not Angeli. I kind of want Angelino. No. Or Jello. Right, he can't really play there, but he's going to just run up and down that side, lad. Run up and down that side and get the ball in the box. That's all you've got to do. Right, let's do that so I can get to the confirm button. Right, come on, lads. 12 minutes left. It's not happening, is it? I don't think. Let's go very attacking. Are these like promotion favourites or something? What's going on here? Last minute winner here. Last minute winner. Oh, no. That was so poor, mate. You're getting fired for that. I mean, we're in the dying seconds of a game that we need to score, and you give the ball away. Oh my God, that was shocking. Right, we're angry on that one. No, I'm not having that. That's ridiculous. That's shocking. Absolutely terrible. Are they a good team or something? What's going on there? Where's the league table? It's not there. Is it in there? See here. No, it's fixture schedule. Maybe it is in here. Where's the bloody league table? I've got this written down somewhere. League table, portal, stages. Come on, sort yourself out, Gobby. You're meant to look professional and know what you're doing. Stages. Right, here we go. What were they called? I can't even remember what they were called. Was it SSC Barry? Was it them? No, it wasn't them. I mean, we're top of the league, but only just... I mean, that's awful. Who was it that we just played? Oh, Sudi Troll. Sudi Troll. Right, let's try and have a look and see where they are. Sudi Troll. Where are they? Sudi Troll. Sudi Troll. Sudi Troll are bottom of the league. Really? A 1-1 draw. They played 3 games and it's the only point they got. You're kidding me. Right, let's read the chat. Right, okay, yeah, like to see a real manager shit. Sim, yeah, me too. Don't blame the whinge, so frustrating at the moment with Sports Interactive. Yep, definitely. Palermo had class teams back in the day, I remember. Yeah, I've been watching a bit of stuff on YouTube about them. And, I mean, I think they are a bit of a fallen giant, aren't they, Palermo? It could be a very interesting save. That's if we can beat the bottom of the league, of course. And another for PC, they would get more new players. Well, I don't know what direction. I'm not really bothered. I'm only thinking about myself here. It's a bit of a selfish attitude. I just want the console version to be made for adults. That's all I want. I just want a management simulation that I can get engrossed in, that doesn't have stupid inflated fees for players, that doesn't have a £1.49 magic sponge in it. I just want an adult game. Is that too much to ask for? Jay's come in. Hiya, Jay. All right, mate. Is console still a shambles to play at the moment? Well, I'm not having fun tonight, Ritz. I'm not having fun at all because I can't select players. It won't scroll. Match engine's very glitchy. I'm hoping they sort it out ready for Switch release on the 4th of December. I would like to touch on the go. Sorry for being late, was opening presents and... Oh, of course, yeah. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jay. Is it 15? Look at me with a memory. And the Dean at Palermo. Bottom team. Hiya, JR. Hiya, all right, mate. Yep, I've seen that, Stevie. I've seen that. Not impressed at all there. Not impressed at all. Okay. They want a permanent deal struck for Gayassi. Right, when's the next game now? Where do I find that in here? See, this is really at the moment now where... Got a game in 5 days' time. I might, at this stage of the season, I might rest my whole squad, but... The only way I can see of doing it is to take over the training and then put rest days in, and that's the only way I can see of doing it. Yeah, I know, Pete. I know. I know FM24 had the microtransactions in, but there seems to be more of them now. I'm not. I don't know. There are so many things going on in my head about this game that sometimes I might say something that gets taken out of context. But so that I know there were microtransactions in it. What's really infuriated me to the point of bursting a blood vessel is one of the massive things I learned live streaming. I didn't know you could do it. I learned in the live stream that you could click on FM24. I'm talking about. You could click on the day and you could rest your players. So if you're in the Champions League and you've got a game every 3 days, rest your players for 3 days before a big Champions League game. Done. It's behind a paywall in FM26. Behind a paywall. It's unbelievable. It's like saying your goalkeeper can't catch a ball unless you pay us £7.49. Absolutely infuriating. Yep, I know, Pete. I know there were microtransaction FM24, including the Magic Sponge. I know all of that, but I was quite happy to just ignore all of that because most of the things in FM24 work the way I wanted them to work. So leave that to the kids. Let the kids deal with all of that, and I can carry on with my adult game. It's a great save and great pink shirt. You should go there. Right, okay then. So we're playing SSC Barry next. Let's hope. Yeah, of course, that's the first away game we've played, isn't it? So maybe our away form's not going to be that great. Who knows? Yeah, that took a bit of catching up with the chat there. I've had 186 views tonight as well. Anybody who's sat there watching or have popped their head in, you're very welcome. We're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, the very glitchy console version, but we are playing that tonight. Mondays and Fridays are the live stream. I do have the main save goes up Monday, Wednesday, Friday on my channel. I'm managing Southport in that one. Do any of you do the questions? One thing I've found when like on your management profile, I never do any of this. But I find like when you get to the end of the season and you see your profile, it's like you're like very uncommunicative or something like that. Paywall. Yep, I know, Scooby-Doo. I know. Tell me about it. Seriously, I don't want to give the game up. I really don't want to give the game up. But if they do not change that, then something's got to happen because I don't know. I mean, you see, I have a saying in Football Manager, whatever version it is. It's curveballs and levels of difficulty. We all know about the curveballs and levels of difficulty in Football Manager. We all know that they throw a spanner in the works to make it a bit more difficult for you. That's off the scale. That's a curveball times 25, isn't it? You know, you can't rest your players unless you pay us £7.49. Ridiculous. Used to do the questions. Yeah, I've never really done them. I'm not going to refund the game since I got it for free from Xbox Game Pass, so I may as well keep up. Right, okay then. I would send my assistant to press conferences because I hate fake news mainstream media. Instantly says, found your channel last week. Keep it up, mate. I'm debating refunding the console version of this game. I want to like it, but it's difficult. What do I think? The jury's still out for me. I will fully admit now I'm not enjoying the game. I was willing to give it a little bit of time. Okay, we've got a big patch coming this week. That's fine. Let's see what that does. But there are certain things that do need changing. And like I'm repeating myself now, but my big worry with the console version, it's going down the route that it's been made for children. And I don't want that. I really don't want that. If they're building a game for 11-year-olds, count me out. Not interested. Hiya, Demigod Complex. that's a bit of a mouthful. Sure, they also got rid of the end of season awards like best summer signing, goal of the season, unless it was optional and I missed it. I've not done a full season yet, Stuart, so I've not got there. See, it might be different on PC, but I'm loving it. Right, okay, Jay. I mean, you know. Okay, oh, right, okay. Demigod here is saying I can help you with resting your players. Go on, then. Let's... I'm all ears, Demigod. I mean, the only way I know of doing it is to take over the training as manager and then put rest days in. But I don't really want to do that if I can help it. I'll tell you what, let's press a few buttons. Continue. Fitness test. I need to be careful of that as well. My goalkeeper's injured. A 1 minute just loaded into the game. Okay, yeah, that's fine, Demigod, yeah. That is fine. Show us in possession. Okay. Right. What's happened here? What's going on here? Oh, is that because I took them out of the... Right, okay, fine. How are we doing for tiredness? Not doing too bad. And they get rid of some of the functions that just needed to put in the bin. So it feels like they tried to make qualities of life changes, but ultimately failed. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I mean, it takes something, doesn't it, for it to be ranked the 8th worst game of all time on Steam. I mean, that takes some doing. There should be an award for that, I'm sure. Right, where's that player gone? There he is. He's there. Look. I think we're going to give him a start this game. Right, okay, so we want to... Aguero. How can I... okay, Gaffer, ready to go. Go on then, Demigod, go on. Well, can we do that from here? Selected all players and that's it. Right, okay, we sorted that out. And then the other one that was Bardi, was it Bardi? He's on a fitness. No. Go to squad. Squad, right. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Might be learning something. I love learning things on live stream. It's brilliant. Got a squad, yeah. And to to training and then into individual training. Training. And where's it? Oh, individual training, yeah. Detailed, top left, yeah. And then do I do list? Yeah. Okay. And then what do we do? Far right. Well, ask then to assign all individual training. No, it can't be that, can it? Is it training focus? Far right. I don't know. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what you're showing me, demigod. I don't know. And if I select him, what does that do? Deep line forward. Training focus. He means click on a player, then far right. Okay. Yeah, but that's... I want to rest the whole squad in one go. Is that... Am I... And click... No, for up to 2 weeks. Yeah, but that's not answering the question, is it, demigod? Because I want to... So on FM24, you used to be able to just click on the date, the calendar would come up, and you could say, right, I want to, from today, I want to rest my players for 2, 3, 7 days. The squad, the whole squad, not one player. May have to do each player manually. I mean, yeah, I mean, thanks for the effort, demigod. I have seen that. I figured that out myself. You know that you can do individual players and rest them for a period. Yeah. But I mean, you saw the number of clicks there, didn't you? That you have to go through to rest one player, or an extra click rest 2 players, an extra click rest 3 players. You could do it with virtually 2 clicks on FM24. Pete, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of the microtransactions, but I think we're stuck with them. Yeah, me too, Pete. Me too. Yeah, and this is my big worry, that they're building a game for the kids on the console. It's a big worry. Yeah, you're right, demigod. Yep, you're absolutely right. Beats all players being knackered every game, not ideal, but it's something. You are absolutely right, demigod. Yeah. But what they could do to fix that is take the rest of squad from behind a paywall, and stop thinking about the pounds, shillings, and pence, and just make a game that's playable for us adults. Yeah, I know, demigod. It's a bit bonkers. Right, I'm just working through my squad here just to see if I can make any more changes. I'm kind of wondering whether I should bring Vasic in in place of Palermo. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. we've got a place there as well, haven't we? Substitute 10. Let's bring Diakai in there. So I've learnt a little bit of something myself here tonight. So if we click that, all players, and then go to him. No, it's not doing that. Is that because he's on the subs bench already? Yeah, it is. I made this mistake, didn't I? Right, okay. So we've not got enough players then to do that. Feel like the UI could be a whole lot simpler. Me too, Stuart. Right, okay, so Jamie says they need a select all option like on FM24. I used to click and drag all the first team, the rest so many days from there. I never used the calendar method. Right, okay. But at least you had the option. Do you need the microtransactions? Sussed it out. Jamie's saying sussed it out. He sussed something out. Go to squad screen. Right, okay. Let's go back. Let me just answer that question there. Do you need the microtransactions? Well, Claudio, this is the thing, isn't it? I don't mind the microtransactions being there. They were there in FM24. But I just ignored them. I knew they were there. I just ignored them because I want to play an adult game. I don't want to be buying things, you know. I don't want to be buying bits of things, buying more money, and then, you know, I don't want to do that. I knew it was there. Don't want to do it. The problem is that we're trying to figure out now is they've put rest of squad behind a paywall, and then it is my business. Then I do have to worry about it. Right, hold on. Go to the squad screen. Yep, got the squad screen. First team. Press the left stick in. First team. Not quite sure. Oh, I see what you mean. Right, okay. Let's stick it in, yeah. Right, yeah. Press A. Which is A on a PS5 controller? Is it square? No, it's not. It's bottom. Let me just go back one. Ah! Squad. Squad. First team. It's X on PS5. No, the actual squad screen, not training. Do you do that? No. Left stick in now. Spot on, Claudio. And as we know, all 10 and 11-year-olds want to cheat at games. They all want to cheat at games. So You're spot on there, Claudio. Player boxes. Oh, I'm not very good at this following instructions. I don't even know if I'm on the right... Am I on the right screen here? Squad, first team. Am I on the right screen? But how can I tell whether that's encompassed the whole lot or just the bit that's on the screen? Yeah, I'm on the right page. Right, okay. Okay, let's just do... Let's do that, and then down to training. Oh God, I'm not very good at that. See the boxes on the left? Yep, stream delay doesn't help when trying to explain things. No, it doesn't, you're right there. That's training and options to rest all players. You see, when in FM24, when somebody said to me, oh, if you want to rest your players, you just go up to the date, click it, and get the calendar. And I got that straight away. Select all them, but not in the cursor. Like that. I'm not going to touch anything now. There's obviously a delay here and I'm doing things when I shouldn't be. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing now. Easier with the mouse. There's 264 people in now and, well, 264 views. They're all thinking, what the hell's going on in here? What are we doing here? I'm coming to watch some football and... Game's just glitched out. Good, ain't it? I'll have a play with that and see if I can figure that out. But... I mean, I've only played one game tonight. I've been on an hour and 20 minutes. I've only played one game. Let's just play this game. Let's just go to the match. Yeah, come on then. Let's play a game. Can we win a game, please? I mean, to be honest, even if that does work to an extent, it's a lot of work, that. Because... you know, like if I'm in the Champions League, I'm resting my players a lot. So I have to go through all of that. It's mad. On the PC, the screen you're now on, select all players and then click for more information. Can actually do it. It's a pain in the ass, but you can actually do it. I'll have a play around with that then tomorrow. It looks like you have found a way. Should try a mouse and a keyboard and console. It's better. You know what, Claudio? I'm being really bloody minded here. I don't want to use a keyboard and mouse on console. I didn't use a keyboard and mouse once for FM24 and it works absolutely fine. Sports Interactive are not going to dictate I use a keyboard and mouse that I save for my PC. They're not dictating I use it on a console. Sorry, it ain't happening. I'll give the game up before I do that. See, I'm really getting on my soapbox now. Right, come on, lads. Let's get the pink shirts going here, and let's get something moving. Can we win a game? Is that a bit too much to ask for? We are top, like, but then we've got a few teams up there with us. Here we go. Here's the kickoff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're actually getting a few more seconds of a... Normally, it goes straight into the 2D version, doesn't it? Maybe there's going to be a goal at the end of this. I don't think I've had one of these before. Giassi. Oh, there was a goal at the end of it. Right, okay. Oh, so you can actually score from the kickoff then? You don't need a mouse and a keyboard. They need to fix the lag. Lucky Mr. Ed, isn't he? You're right there, Stuart. Oh, God. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually missing a bit of a rant and throwing my toys out of the pram. I'm missing it a bit. This is actually why the game has changed. Do you think so, Claude? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm a bit old-fashioned, but, you know, I play a lot of games on the PS5. I just finished Hogwarts, and I didn't need a keyboard and mouse for that. And oh my God, what an I would go so far as to say it's one of the best games I've ever played. The modelling, just everything about it, the puzzles, the graphics. It was just a fantastic game, and I played it all with that. I'm not getting at anybody in the chat here. I'm not, you know, I want us to be a nice, friendly bunch. It's just really pissing me off at the moment because Sports Interactive are actually forcing me down a route that I don't want to go down, and it is a little bit annoying. Mike says stands for Frustrating Menus 2026. Stop it, it worked, he left. Yeah, more love for Mr. Ed. You're right, maybe he has. Maybe, I mean, I did say I'd locked all of my toys in the cupboard, and maybe Mr. Ed's got the key. There's no way of getting them back now. I do love a good rant now and again, though. I mean, you know, it does you good, doesn't it? By the way, we're winning this game 2-0 now. Oh, that's a shame. That was as glitchy as hell as well. Let me have a look at what that looks like on the on my. Yeah, it's glitchy on there as well. Don't need a keyboard, just a mouse is fine. Well, that's all right then, Mally. That's all right. Oh my God. If only they'd have just, you know, we all knew it was going to be a bit buggy. All new games are. Like I say, I spoke to my son at weekend. He's a massive gamer. And he said most of the games that come out these days are glitchy on release. So it's not unusual. But this is like off the scale, isn't it? You know, you buy a PS5, it comes with a controller, but you have to buy extra equipment as well to play this game. It's mad. Just like using a mouse to pretend that I'm in the PC gang. There is something wrong with a game like FM26. Yeah. And of course, you see, if you put something like rant or shocking on your thumbnail, you get twice as many views. I mean, I'm not advocating that, of course. I would never do anything like that. We're winning 3-0. We're winning 3-0. And I'm not even gone attacking. Maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I go attacking too soon in a game. Totally right, but I played Champions Management 98. Well, you see, I suppose what's happened here is that we've got a game that is. I mean, if you wanted to say it, you could say it's not fit for purpose. So what people are doing is they're trying to find ways round of making it easier to play. It shouldn't be like that, should it? Like I say, I didn't have to do. I played Hogwarts. It's 85 hours in Hogwarts, and all I used was that. I didn't have to adapt or do anything, and it was a great, great, great game. Yeah, exactly, Stuart. I'm never doing that, no. But your rant should be about losing last minute goal or the team not playing well, not about the state of the game. Oh my god. Pants, you see, look at, see, here we go, like, it kind of, like, so, Villain there is saying it's pants on the PC, and yet Jay was saying before he loves it. It's a great game on the PC. But then I suppose the thing with PC is that you get varying grades, don't you? Of because I mean the other thing as well that I noticed there were people complaining about things on the. There seems to be more complaints for the Xbox version than the PS5 version, for instance. If they want to make them more accessible to console, they wouldn't force console use to use PC equipment. Makes no sense. It's just... Yeah, I mean, I agree, Mike. I mean, I'm not trying to be argumentative at all. I am the least argumentative person in the world. I mean, I like a good rant now and again, but I'm the least argumentative person. But I just... I mean, I'm sure that the game does play a lot better with a mouse and you can scroll, and I'm sure it does. But I don't know. I mean, in all of his interviews, Miles never said that, did he? He never came on with his smiley face saying, oh, your muscle memory needs to change and you need to get the new, forget what you've learnt before and you need to learn all of this now. And oh, it was marvellous. When the first time I saw a player look up, before he crossed the ball. Oh, it's utter amazement. And oh, by the way, you might need to go and buy yourself a mouse because it plays better with a mouse. He didn't say that, did he? Shall we get back to some football? Because we're winning 4-0 in this game. And I missed all the goals. Right. Oh no, I've done delighted at half time. Oh no. I mean, surely we can't. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Why have I done delighted at half time? Ah. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Mally. I get that. I mean, you know, maybe in 4 weeks' time, we might all be saying it plays so well with the controller now. We've thrown the mouse in the bin. We don't need that anymore. It plays... I don't know. MA, sorry, but this game is arse on PC and console. I'm just going to watch you for your commentary, and only after a live stream from now on. It's Tuesday, we're not being interested in a fun, so... Bloody hell. Oh my god. Right, come on, let's get into the second half. Right, I'm going to concentrate on the game here now because we've scored 4 goals and I've missed them all. Claudio is saying, have you tried? Not about force or anything. Have you tried? I haven't, Claudio. No. No, I haven't. Oh, I'm guessing were you talking to me, Claudio there, or were you talking to MA? Yeah, one or two people in my comments have said that they're done with Football Manager for now. Right, hold on. What is this slander? I'm loving the game. It's probably not as good as FM24, but nearly. Yeah, well, you see, we've got different opinions there. You see, haven't we? You know, it's so the villain's saying it's pants on PC. It won't hurt. Crap! It's like having the most beautiful woman at your side. For some reason, she's wearing clown makeup all the time. That's a really good analogy, that, Mike. That's very intelligent stuff. I don't know whether we allow stuff like that in here. Dear me. Very good analogy. Right, okay, what are we doing here now? We're doing some tactics. Let's do some tactics, because that's what we're all about here. Bit of tactics. Giovanni can come on. In fact, shall we? Oh no, he can play that. We'll just drop him in there. No, he doesn't play better there. He plays better there. Okay, fine. We'll bring in... Let's change the two wing backs. Veroli. Actually, when I joined the club then, we only had one left full back, and even he was on loan. 1, 2, 3, right, we can do one more. Who can we bring on? Who can we bring on? We'll bring him on. Stick him in there. That'll do. Yes, the great potential argument. I think it's got great potential. It's nowhere near as good as FM24 on PC. Right, let's confirm that. It's not been as good as second half, has it, really? Right, go on. It's all food for debate, isn't it? Let's put it that way. It's food for debate. Come on, pick that ball up, Brzezinski. Is it called Brzezinski? Oh, that's a nice ball and a nice run. And that is a lovely goal from Branori. Absolutely beautiful. Why couldn't we do that in the last game against bottom of the league? That was a really nice run, that 5-0. Okay, fine. Yeah, Mike, it's like I say, I'm staying glass half full with it. I think they'll fix it. I do think they'll fix it. And you know what? I'll go so far as to say, if, like Dr. Benji said, if we're playing the beta for FM27, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because none of us know, none of us are coders, are we? We don't know how difficult it's been to port the game into the Unity engine. So we don't know. If they can get the game a bit slicker, get the scrolling right, get the match engine right, then, you know, I'm willing for it to be the beta. But I just want to enjoy the game a bit more. Give me my squad resting back. I'd love a director of football as well, if I'm honest. But Maybe that's too much to ask. Okay, address the team. So it didn't do us any harm being delighted at half time, did it? Delighted. Lovely jubbly. Promotion by January. I don't think so, Stuart. Don't think so. I think you've nailed it on the head there, Steve Wood. I think you've nailed it on the head. Like I say, I'm not enjoying the game, but I'm staying glass half full. I'd like there to be a few changes, but then, you know, that's just down to me. But you're right, it's flawed, but it has great potential. I do think it's got great potential. Never used a mouse on console, but I will now. I like to keep my sanity. 45 quid for it. Yeah, I mean, I get your point, MA. I get your point. I know there are people not going to be happy with the statement I've just made. I know that. But one thing I can tell you is I'm never using a mouse with this game. I'm just not. It's not happening. 2-star currently, 5-star potential. Mouse quicker, left and right, clicker, get through the screens faster. Just please try and let me know. I know. But you know, I mean, this is the great thing about humanity, isn't it? We've all got different opinions. We've all got different ways of doing things. And as long as we can get on doing that, then that's absolutely fine. But, you know, we probably, I mean, I'm not saying we've argued in the stream tonight, but it's been a lot more divisive than my stream. I mean, I did 58 streams on FM24, and it was never as divisive as this. So obviously the game is doing something, isn't it? Right, over to the portal. Right. Shall we answer a question? Let's answer a question. Go on then. What do you want to say, mate? He said it, hasn't he? It's been so long. Are you looking to give your players a rest day after such an impressive performance? Are you on a bloody wind-up, mate? Matteo Peroni. If you're on a wind-up, I ain't answering that question now. He's been listening into the stream, this fella. Matteo Peroni's having a laugh, asking me a question about resting players. Right, go on, mate, on your bike. Not answering it. Yeah, they couldn't delay it again. But this is, you know, I said before, one of my commenters, Alex, has said that he's heard on the grapevine there's a lot of people not happy, you know, on the developing side. So, but you can understand that, can't you? If they've been forced to put this game out it's not just an unfinished state, it's very, very buggy and poor. That's very good, Jamie. It took me a while to grasp onto that, but I like what you did there. Definitely in the stream. Even the reporter wants you to pay money. I haven't laughed so much in a while. Oh my God. I never answer reporter questions, and I thought, you know what, for once I'm gonna, and the one I pick, that couldn't have been better timed than on a live stream. It could not have been better timed. Bonkers. Oh, love it. Love it. But anyway, we just won 5-0. So, you know, my glass is getting a little bit fuller with the 5-0 win. Okay, we still top. Cesanar FC are second on 10 points. Right, what am I doing here? When's the next game? Now, are we getting a bit of a rest period here? When is the next game? Match day, fixture schedule. It is 27th. Oh, we've got a little bit of a rest here. What's going on? Oh, we'll take that. We'll take a bit of a rest. It's a bit mad, this, isn't it? See, it jumped then. I didn't do anything. It just jumped. So we've scored 11, 12 goals there in 3 games. But one of them, we drew 1-1 at bottom of the league. Jamie, what's your aim for this save? Well, it's just going to be a, you know, I'm starting at, right, forget that. Rewind. The aim for this save is to get Palermo back into Serie A and then get into some kind of European football and win some shiny silverware. If somebody else wants to come along and see what a tactical genius I am, then, you know, and give me some big money to go into the Bundesliga. I love the Bundesliga. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you know, at the moment, there is none. If I'm honest, there is none. Because, like I say, I'm not finding the game particularly fun. I don't really enjoy playing it. So at the moment, it's like, right, the next target is, let's see what happens. Hopefully by Friday, the patch will have been released and it'll be a bit more playable. That's the next target. Let's see how playable we can get the game. But from the like footballing point of view, yeah, I mean, maybe get some silverware. I think you'll like the international break, 3 periods for rest, and do all that without using a mouse. You hit it on the nail. You hit the nail on the head there, Stevie. Definitely without using a mouse. Yeah, I'm determined. I'm putting my foot down with a firm hand. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried about that, Mike. Yeah, because you do need a bit of money, don't you, to compete in Europe. Right, what are we doing here now? Defeats, player of the week, weekly roundup, news. I already clicked that one. Palermo and the team of the week. Injury update. 2 players. Berry and Imperiale's injured. Oh, that's great. How long's he out for? Oh, in 1 day. Oh, that's not too bad. Don't be. I'm just saying, try it. We're only having a bit of fun, Claudio. Stevie he's the he's my assistant manager, Stevie. So, and we all have a little bit of a laugh in here. There's no, you know, we're not. Don't take offence at it, Claudio. We're just having a bit of a joke. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all right. People take the mickey. You know, there was a manager not too long ago who played his left back in goal. Boy, did I get the mickey taken out of me for that. So, you know, it's one of them, innit? You just have a bit of a laugh, don't you, really? So what are we saying, Gaffer? Are you enjoying it overall? Oh, that game, and no, I'm not. I'm not enjoying it, no. But like I say, glass half full. I think they will get it right. I'm convinced they'll get it right. I am. I'm sure that they will get it right. You're enjoying the game, Lordy. Yeah, no, not really. Oh my God, why are you not enjoying it? Because it's oh, I don't know, Lordy. It's just too. It's glitchy. It's things are behind paywalls that shouldn't be. I don't know. Yeah, you see, look, stay stay in the stream, Claudio. Stevie makes some cracking jokes. All of a sudden, he'll just come up with a gem. It's what it's like. We're not, back to 24 and all the way to 26 to make a statement. Well, I have thought about going back to 24, but then FM24's dead now, isn't it? To be honest, so I've got to speak with two hats on here. So the hat that plays the game on YouTube, I've got to play FM26. There's no point in playing FM24. If I was playing this privately, I might load my FM24 back up again and play that, because I kind of enjoyed that more than I'm enjoying this. Is there still no update yet? No, it's meant to be this week, Lordy. To be fair, there were microtransactions in FM24. Yes, we have already discussed that tonight, Old Dad Gamer. But I know they were there, but I quite happily said, right, those are for the children, and I know they're there, but we'll just leave them. What they've done is they've put one of my favourite parts of the game, and a really important part of the game for me, they've put it behind a paywall. I am not happy at all. Well, that's nice, Claudio. You see, you're coming round to it now. We just have a bit of a laugh, You see, you'll get to know me, because when I say, as long as I live, I'm never going to use a mouse on PS5. It's just, you'll find out. Wait till I throw my toys out of the pram in a game. You'll find out. Oh, thanks for that, Lordy. Thanks for that. What's that then? Okay, so the resting your squad. So to rest your squad in FM24, you just went up to the date, clicked on it, the calendar came up, and then you got drop down box, right? Can rest your players 2, 3, 5, 7 days, whatever. Done. Quick, nice and easy. What they've done is they've put resting your squad behind a paywall, and that is completely out of order. It's like the analogy I've used tonight. It's like saying if you want your goalkeeper to catch the ball, you have to pay £7.49. I literally have no idea where Miles is headed. Well, I know where it is. It's in his bank balance, isn't it? I don't think I could back something because I wouldn't having in an obsession mobile looking. Yeah, you're right, Jamie. I mean, it is. Yeah, money grabbing then. I don't know, Old Dad Gamer. I don't know. I think it's a combination of a bit of money grabbing, but my worry, I've said this before tonight on the stream, my worry is we're building a game here for the kids. I know that microtransactions were a thing in FM24, but they're now bigger, better, make more money for Sports Interactive, and they're more geared up towards the kids going to the mum and saying, Oh, I want to buy the magic sponge, Mum. Can I have £1.49? And I want to rest my squad. Can I have another £7.49? Bonkers. Maybe I need to get to 55. Yeah, well, you're close. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm 72, so you know. Right, okay. Okay, fine. No, to be fair, the match engine FM24 is still decent. Right, so I'll go back to the conversation I had with my son yesterday. So I was telling him about these microtransactions. He's a massive gamer. He has got a PS5, but he plays a lot of PC games, and he couldn't believe the microtransaction. But what was the point there? So he said, you know what? He said, I watched a few of your videos. He said, do you think the match engine looks as good as it did in FM24? And I'm like, you know what? I've kind of been thinking that myself. I still think FM24's match engine, I don't know, I might be bonkers here, but I still think it's okay. I don't know, I'm not sure. Let's have a drink. I've been on nearly 2 hours. I thought, how many games have I played? 2. Oh, it's 3, isn't it? Is it 3 or only 2? I think it's only 2 games we've played, isn't it? I think it is only 2 games. I've been on 2 hours and only played 2 games. Let's have a look at the fixtures again. So, yeah, it is. I've only played 2 games tonight. That's mad. Am I still in September? I am, Stuart. Yeah. Old Dad Gamer. You're 1 year away. Well, welcome along to the Old Folks Club, Old Dad Gamer. How do you like getting old? There's a question for you. I bloody hate it. Absolutely hate it. It's horrible. Yes, I am, Stuart. Still in September. I think the match engine is better, but there is more ice skating in FM26. It's a good point, that, Jay. Good point, well made. Have you been to Nando's, by the way? Well, you must have done by now. Unless you're in Nando's and you're under the table typing comments and stuff. I think it was always going to change, Jamie. I think it was always going to change because it had to do, didn't it, really? Time goes having fun. No fun. Definitely no fun. It'd be quicker with a mouse. It would, Mally. It definitely would be quicker with a mouse. Right, okay, let's... Let's say, can we try and... we're playing a game here. Now, there's a novelty. Right, what's going on here? Why have we... Has somebody gone out injured or something? Oh, let's bring Imperiale back in. No, not that. This is muscle memory that's kicking in here. Right, go away, go away. Right, pick. And we want Imperiale. You have selected him, confirm. Brilliant, love it. Okay, I think we just go with the same team. They scored 5 goals in the last game. Have they? What? Hey, hold on it. What's going on here? That's a bit weird. Oh, so we got to pick another player now. Bloody hell. I'm having trouble with this tonight. Right, who else can we pick here? Scroll down. Don't pick the players that are already selected. Who are we going to pick here? I don't know who we can pick. Central defenders, absolutely shattered. Can we pick him? Does that work? I'll tell you what I've not done tonight. I've not saved the game. That's dangerous. But if they improve the match engine, isn't that more kids and not Football Manager? I don't think so, Claudio. I think you should do both a save on FM26 and 24. Yeah, but Lordy, my last live stream I did for FM24. By the end of 3 hours, I think I had 60 views. I mean, tonight I've had 391. My first stream that I did on FM26, bearing in mind there was a lot of drama and shock element to that, but that's had over 4,000 views. I had 2,500 on the night. FM24's dead now for content creating. Absolutely dead. And they should focus on the main game. I still think they should slowly improve. Definitely too much. More of a kid's game. That is my worry. Right, okay. You know what? Let's just leave that space vacant, shall we? For God's sake. Come on, lads. Another 5-0. Let's stay top of the league. Let's get another 5-0. Now, just to clarify, I'm not enjoying the game at the moment, but I'm still glass half full. It's a new game, it's on a new engine, and I'm willing to give them time to get it right and sort it out. And that's my position, and I'm sticking to it. You know what, Stuart? That's a really good shout. That you want to email Miles and give him that idea. Yeah, it would. That'd be a great addition. Yeah, it would be a lot more immersive, wouldn't it? A lot more immersive. But it's like little acorns from huge oak trees grow. I think is the. We have to remember that this is the start of a brand new journey now. FM24 was the end of a journey. And this is the start of a brand new journey. So it is going to be buggy. It is going to be laggy. I mean, whether you think that it's too much to pay for a game that is still in beta. I mean, it's your opinion, isn't it? At the end of the day. And you're entitled to it. Quite like this Gassi. He's quite a good player because as soon as he's won it back, it's fine, forget that. He's going to stick that in the back of the net. Claudio Gomez, is a very, very good player. He sneaks up from midfield and scores a few goals. And Gassi there, I was kind of praising him. We were just about to not praise him, and then I praised him again, and then we scored. Quite a nice stadium, that, isn't it? It's not a bad stadium. It's not very full. Claudio, what aren't you enjoying about it? All of my players have the same hair. Yeah, me too. Yeah, the mohawk is in apparently, isn't it? What am I not enjoying about it, Claudio? I mean, obviously, I'm used to playing FM24, and for me that was very smooth, silky. You see, can you point out why you don't enjoy it? Okay, so nice. What you have to understand, Claudio, is I am sat in a studio here. I've got lights on me. I've got a screen that's set up here that's got analytics on me, and I've got a camera to look at. I'm looking at other things as well to make sure that everything is going out as it should be, microphone, picture, and all of that kind of thing. So I'm not just sat here giving my opinion. I have loads of things to think about. So it's, it's just you can feel like you're a bit on the spot. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You can feel like you're a bit on the spot sometimes. So what I'm saying is he's doing all of this and playing a glitchy game at the same time. I'm a little bit frustrated because it takes a lot of effort to learn this game at the same time as stream, trying to get everything right. Hey, Vasic, we're scoring a few goals here, aren't we? 3-0 now. What was that performance against bottom of the league then? Oh, it's gone to the VAR or goal awarded. That's a lot quicker, isn't it, in FM26? Played him onside. Lovely jubbly. It's not even half an hour on the clock yet. We're winning 3-0. It's marvellous. I've had it, Mike. I've had it. In fact, that you've reminded me. I'll show you it. Instead of trying to play a new version 2 years, but then not even want to play. Yeah, that match engine and graphics are nice, but that's about it. Yeah, Pax. Yeah, in a nutshell. Little fixes like hair and stadiums could make the game so much more immersive. Yeah. Okay, 3-0 at half time. Very nice. Once again. We're not going to go delighted this time. We're just going to go pleased. Let's not get carried away. Right, are we showing any tiredness at all? We're looking okay, I think. We're looking okay. Should we bring a centre-back? We've got a centre-back there on... have I got any centre-backs on the bench? That's good organisation, that, innit? I've no centre-backs on the bench. Great. Okay. Well, we're just going to the second half then. And back into the 2D again. So I've done no analysing at all tonight. 9 shots, 6 on target. It is a very divisive game, isn't it? Even on the live stream, we've got so many different opinions, which is absolutely fine. That's what it's all about. How do I feel when I'm playing the game? Yeah, I don't. I'm not enjoying it at all at the moment, Claudio. Whether I'm on screen or not, but obviously when I'm doing it live, then there's obviously I'm trying to concentrate on the game or whatever, but I'm reading the chat and then I've got to have like an opinion and whatever. But we're all entitled to our opinions on it, aren't we? And I will reiterate, I'm glass half full. I expect the game to get a lot better. I think FM27 could be a really, really good game. It's not going to be brilliant, is it? Because we're at the beginning of a cycle, aren't we? So I should have made some changes, shouldn't I? And I've got into a bit of a... He's got a ponytail on him. Whoa, missed it by a mile. Right, tactics. I did make... No, I didn't make a change, did I? Because we've not got them. Right, okay, let's do the wing backs again because they get through a lot of work. He can come in. You know what? I'm going to bring him in there. I don't think he can play that position. Oh, actually, he's not too bad. How many changes is that? 3. And we'll bring... see, one change I would like, while we're on the subject of change, I would like to be able to look on my subs bench and click a player and see whether he can play in a position just for like 10-15 minutes. You can't do it. So I would like to see that. That would be a decent change. I've got... Oh, no, that's right. I've changed the way I've changed them. Who can... Oh, I normally do him, don't I? Bring him in midfield. Right, let's do that. Yeah, Pax, exactly. I mean, I don't know how long you've been watching for, but I said exactly the same before. I watched Dr. Benji over the weekend, and he was saying, he said, let's face it, we're still in the FM 26 or FM 27 beta, aren't we? That's what it boils down to. And, you know, I know it's a divisive thing, but I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. I mean, I know I can kind of afford to pay for the game, and if people have scraped every penny together to buy the game and it's not great, then they're entitled to be annoyed, aren't they? Fans, I agree. The online game is broken on console because I tried to do online save with a couple of friends. Just freezing to load into a match, which is annoying. I mean, yeah, I've never really played online, Jamie. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, if you're saying it, did you play FM on? Did you play FM before on console? Yeah, I did, Claudio. Yeah, I started the Gobby Gaffer YouTube channel playing Football Manager on the PC. I realised there was far too much competition over there and much better content creators than me. And then Lelujo, one day I was watching him in his stream. Somebody said, are you ever going to play the console version? He said, no, not in a million years. But if you can do what I'm doing, use OBS, know how to talk to a camera, get a following, if you know how to do all of that, there's a great opening. I thought, you know what, I'm doing it. So I changed over to FM24, the console version, and loved it. Yeah, absolutely loved it. Did live streams. I did 58 live streams, I think, and did all right with Leverkusen. And then my Monday, Wednesday, Friday main save games were all right. Yeah, so I've been playing it since lockdown. I started playing Football Manager in lockdown. Right, let's get back into the game. I've not done confirm. Right, there's only like 10 minutes left, isn't there? Oh yeah, Claudia, and I've not just started doing this. I've been doing it a good while. Address the team. Well, we can be delighted now, can't we? Delighted. Lovely jubbly. Right, we just need the teams that are behind us to start dropping a few points. So Padova have moved up now. Right, so Bardi, Pierosi, and then right, okay. They're determined, aren't they, to screw me at left fullback. I mean, I bought one in, but he's injured quite a bit now. So they're pretty determined. Hiya, Ollie, mate. How are you? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We're having quite an interesting and in-depth conversation in the chat tonight. Yeah, but that you see, that's the thing, Pax, isn't it? That is the thing. The Unity engine now gives them massive scope. Absolutely. The engine that they had on FM24 and working up to that had run out of steam. So moving it to the Unity engine, they've got so much scope now for development. And I think we will maybe see, maybe not FM27, but I think we might see, proper stadiums and all of that kind of thing. They've got so much scope to do it now, but unfortunately, they are going to need some time to do that. Right, let's continue. What time is it anyway? Well, they're playing any games tonight. It's 9:45. What's going on? 435 views now. Very happy with that. If you've popped your head in to see what's going on in here, it's a bit of a madhouse tonight, but we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And we have lots of a variety of views in the chat about whether we like it, how we should play it. And if you want to come in and join in, then we don't bite. Make a comment, see what you feel about it. But I will, the first time tonight, I will ask if anybody's in here, will you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, because it helps the channel to move on. I've never done Build a Nation, Jamie, no. Search up Johan Gudu. He's 18 and a brilliant centre-back. Is he really? Let me just write that. I'll just write that down. Joana. Yeah, Godou is a centre-back. Right. I will. All recommendations gratefully accepted. If you think it's divisive tonight, wait till we go on a bad run and I start throwing my toys out of the pram. Then it gets a bit interesting. And then we might see the reappearance of Mr. Ed. You never know. Right, who's on fitness test now? Perozzi and Imperiale. No prize for guessing. They're both fullbacks then. Quite immersed in my Southampton save. We've just been promoted to the Prem and turned St Mary's into the end of the cup tour, and we were unbeaten at home and currently beating Chelsea. You see now, this is the essence of the game, Stuart, isn't it? The essence of the game is getting immersed in it. Like I say, I love the transfer windows. Absolutely love them. I can spend all Sunday or all Saturday or whatever. And you do want to be immersed in the game. And I mean, Claudio said before, what you're not like. I don't feel immersed in the game. I just don't feel immersed in it at all. Feel very disjointed. What Claudia said, I love you vids. You were actually one that made me PC console, and I play both. I can't upgrade the PC, but console seems so kids. I know exactly, Claudio. Exactly. It's my big worry is they're making the game for children, and I really don't want that. They surely must realise, mustn't they? I mean, let's face it, the PC Brigade, which I was one at one time, I think most of them are the more mature audience, aren't they? So you can't just say, right, we're building the game now for console, because it's all going to be played by kids. It's not, is it? I've come out, I'm 72, I've changed to console. There must be thousands of people like me. Build a game for us. You can have the microtransactions in. They were there in FM24. Didn't bother me. I don't care whether I can buy a Magic Sponge for £1.49. Doesn't interest me. But I can leave them. Just build a good game that we can be immersed in and that's, realistic and stuff. I mean, the good thing at the moment, and this is a glass fully full, is we've no buffoonery in games. I've not seen one bit of buffoonery. Oh, right, hold on a minute. While I'm saying that, so let's just let me just show you this. I'm sure you've all seen it, but right, let's watch the goals here. So I made a substitution in here, and the geezer comes on in a tracksuit. I think it's this one. I'm sure it's this one. It might not be this one, actually. It's nice, though, watching 6 goals, isn't it? I don't think it is this one. Scored some bloody goals in this game. No, I don't think it is this one. I'll have to have a look and find it. But yeah, that was quite funny, that with the tracksuit. That was a bit ridiculous. Haven't bought yet because confused. Claudio. Right, okay then. So is this why you're asking loads of questions then, to see whether, you know, you should buy it or not, trying to get some advice? My advice at the moment is keep your money in your pocket. I wouldn't buy it yet. Certainly wouldn't buy it yet. On Friday's live stream, we'll come back again. Hopefully it'll been patched. Let's see if I think differently about it then. But it's not just, obviously, it's not just my opinion, is it? Oh, so Pax is saying the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, Pax is saying exactly the same thing. Don't buy it yet. Wait until it's been patched and let's see how it plays then. Because it's like I say, for me, I have promised and want to do tutorials. I want to do tutorials to tell people, show people how to play the game on console. Because there'll be a lot of new players coming in. I can't do it at the moment. I can't do a tutorial without being able to scroll. And I know you're going to say use a mouse, but then what am I going to do in my tutorial? Am I going to say to people, right, so you're playing on a PS5 or an Xbox or whatever, and so you do this, 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 and this to buy a player or whatever, but be aware you need to use a mouse. I can't do that, because there's going to be a lot of people like me who are going to say, I ain't doing that. I'm playing with a controller. It's really difficult at the moment. Sometimes I could spend 6 hours straight on the game in a transfer window. Yeah, I know. The number of times, Jamie, the number of times I've maybe gone on at, say, I've had my evening meal and then I thought, right, I'll have a stint on. It's a transfer window. 2 o'clock in the early hours, I'm still on it. I'm like, I need to go to bed, but I don't know whether that player's going to come. Is he going to come? Because if he's not, I need to put a bid in for another player. And it was so immersive, and I'm not getting that with this at the moment. It feels a chore to play, and it's sad saying that about a game I used to love playing. Hopefully things improve. You know, Stevie, I think you've hit the nail on the head. It feels a chore to play. Yeah. I think I'm understanding you a bit more now, Claudio. I'm understanding you a little bit more now. Yeah. I mean, my advice at the moment is I understand why you're asking a lot of questions now. Keep your money in your pocket and wait till at least weekend. I mean, to be honest, I don't think they're going to fix everything this week. They might fix 1 or 2 things, but they're not going to fix everything, are they? Right, let's go into... See, this is another thing that's bugged. Right, okay. Okay. I think we just play with the same team again, you know. I mean, what's... Stevie would say, you're winning games, don't change your team. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go into the game. Right, I'm just a minute. Ollie's giving me some more. Francesco. Sesko Kamada. Striker, he's 18. Are you, is this like, are you applying for the job of director of football, Ollie? Because I'm going to love your authenticity. I've bought every game on the console so far. I've hung fire this year. Wait for the patch and your views. Yeah, I mean, I would say do that, Daryl. Do that. Keep your money in your pocket. I'm full confidence they'll get it fixed. I have full confidence, and if they get it fixed to a point where it's an immersible game and you really enjoy it, they'll sell a lot of copies. They'll definitely sell a lot of copies. But please, if Miles is watching this, please stop making the game for children. Please stop making it. If you're going to do that, make 2 games. Make one for the kids and call it Kids Soccer Manager or something like that, and make one for the grown-ups. Yes, I am. FM26 runs the most, but getting good results, even more than FM, which I guess is realistic. Runs the most off morale. So, are you talking, Jamie, there about the PC version, or are you talking about the console version? Because I know Morale Manager was a big thing in PC. I've not really found it so much in the console version. It's a nostalgia thing too, and now I have to wait another year. I know. Well, you might not have to wait another year. Who knows? By weekend, it might be a much improved... It's still not going to be brilliant, but it might be a much improved game. Right. Are we having a bet on here? How many goals are we scoring in this game? I'm going to say 4. 4 in this game. We're a goal machine. That's what it is. Look at the goal difference. 15 goal difference. Come on, lads. Can anybody tell me why do Palermo play in a stadium that's got green seats? Because we don't play in green. I know it matches the grass, but that's about all, isn't it, really? Here we go. Oh, we're having a big highlight from the kick. No, we're not. Forget that. I'm just wondering whether I... See, the last 2 games I've not had to go attacking. Let's just leave it on positive and see what happens. There we go. Oh, no. We've not got the ball. Yes, we have. We won it. Nice. I mean, it's going to look amazing, you know. If they can get this lag out of the game, it's going to look amazing. Did you notice, though, all the clips they showed before it came out, none of the match engine stuff had any glitches in like that. Let me just pause. Let me just need to. They have FM Touch on mobile. It's dumbed down version, so I really don't get it. Right? Yeah, PC, because that's what I'm playing on. But if I play console, but yeah, that's on PC. It always was, wasn't it? I mean, the nickname that Football Manager had on PC was Morale Manager. I mean, woe betide you if you pissed off a couple of players and then the dressing room dropped, because then your team would just start playing rubbish, and then you had to try various things then, didn't you, to boost morale again. But I've not really seen it on console, even FM24 console, because it's very different, isn't it? You have these 3 principles, and then it's basically getting people to buy into your principles, and I've not really had any problems. I wouldn't call Football Manager, the console version, Morale Manager. I've not really seen any of that. Frog, this game is $95 in my country. I don't feel like it's worth that price tag. Once again, Frog, my advice would be keep your money in your pocket at the moment. Wait till they fix the game and it's more playable. Keep your money in your pocket. My gameplay isn't so jittery. Right, okay then. Did you say you're playing it on Game Pass? I mean, there does seem to be a difference between the consoles. What's my game speed? It is 1.25. 1.25. Also, not used to transfer roaming. Do you know if it's useful or any good? Yeah, it's okay, Jamie. I'm still getting my head round it, but it's okay. I've gone in there and I've kind of set a player that I want. I've set parameters. I've set attributes. I've done all of that. So I'm not spent a long time in there because my two saves, Southport and Palermo, they don't have a lot of money to spend. So it's not really been a thing for me yet. But it's all right. Yeah, I find it okay. The transfer values are bonkers, but they always are in Football Manager. It's one of them, isn't it? For me, I haven't had many leg issues apart from one game without a keeper. So oh, it was you, Ollie, was it? Bit of hope for you. So I think it's Ollie. So he basically substituted his goalkeeper, and then he had no goalkeeper showing in for the rest of the game. Pax, transferring is good when you finally learn how it works. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Pax, because as I've said before, the transfer window is one of my most favourite parts about Football Manager. So, I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in with that and using it a lot more. We are going to step it up here. We're going to go to attacking because I can see where this game's going. I mean, we're a goal machine. We've not scored a goal yet. What's going on? Basic is injured. Might have to make a change at half time. Come on, lads. Can we score a goal, please? There we go. This is it. Building from the back. There we go. Yeah, that's not exactly what I had in mind. He's onside there as well, isn't he? And he's scored. Jack, does your game also look blurry on PS5? I'm on a 4K monitor, but it doesn't seem to be running in 4K. I wonder if it's a bug or have they simply not made it 4K on the console version. Strange. So what I've done, Jack, I noticed that, I suppose you could call it blurry, but I noticed that everything was blown out. So I've changed my settings in the PS5 and I've basically dropped the contrast down quite a bit. And I'm finding the night games a little bit too dark, if I'm honest, but the day games I'm finding a lot clearer and crisper. So it might be worth looking at your PS5 settings. Thanks for the stream. Got to get my kids off to school. Where in the world are you, Frog? We're all waiting to go to bed. So it's a shame that the game no longer saves automatically. Does it do that for you or anyone else? And I have to do it manually. You can set that, can't you, Stuart? I mean, I'm not saying it works, but you can set it to save like weekly and whatever. Because I mean, sweet and bitter. Really? Oh, okay. It's like paying 40 quid for FM27 beta, so don't buy it until there's a huge patch or an update. You need to add back the deadline day feature. Yeah. Yeah, that's a point, that Pax. Yeah. No, they will put something in your inbox saying transfer window is about to end or something because I feel like moving forward goes way. Oh, right, okay then. I mean, maybe these are things that they will sort out. I just want shouts back. Isn't it weird with the shouts? Because, I mean, I watch a lot of content creators and most of them always said, oh, we don't really use shouts. Now they've taken it out. A lot of them are saying, oh, I wish the shouts would come back in because it makes me feel like I'm doing something in game. It gives me something to do and I feel like I'm making a... It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not saying, Jack, that that's going to fix it, but it's certainly for me on like a summer's day when it was really bright. I found it was you weren't getting any definition in the players at all, and I suppose you could actually say it did look a bit blurry. But I've gone into my settings, the PlayStation settings, not the settings on the game, PlayStation settings, and I've altered all of those, and the contrast seems to be a lot better now. Game feels weird without shouts, right? Yeah. But you see, the reason that they took that out, Miles did an interview, didn't he? The reason they took that out and other things is that they have all the data about things that people are using and not using, and they said not many people use the shout, so that's why they took it out. Right, so What's it was injured, wasn't he? Let's bring, if he's there. Yep, Palumbo is there. Let's bring him on. I'm not quite sure why we're not scoring goals here, because we are a goal machine, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Right, we're going to attack it anyway. Let's see whether we can do something in the second half. Right, can we have this like a 3-second highlight, please? Because, yeah, thank you. Okay, we've had 8 shots, 5 on target. XG's not great though, is it? But we're losing 1-0. Still not doing well. Daryl is saying, good community on here and nice to see civilised chat. It is civilised chat, and it is a good community. Do you support a football team, and what team do you support? I think Stuart's answered that one. I'm a Manchester City fan, Jamie. Yeah, Manchester City fan. I've been a Manchester City fan since about 1963, maybe. I always get a bit mixed up, really. Yeah, 63, 64, something like that. I was at the Newcastle game with my dad in 68 when we won the old First Division. Surely you've never heard of it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know, exactly. And also that the PC version has an option to change resolution. Don't know why. Yeah, well, I dumbed it down a little bit, and it's the contrast seems to be better now. I've got another one for you. A German 18 centre back called Matteo Palma. He's got very good potential. Starts as a 2-star, but can grow very quickly to 5-star. I'm running out of paper, Ollie. Running out of paper. I've got one more space left. What's he called? No, I can't find him. Matteo Palma. 2 T's. P-A-L. Yeah, right. Apparently the data is wrong. It does not get that much. Besides, I can tell if a player is complacent. I can rate by looking at his ratings tactically. Hold the player off. Can't believe we lost 3-0 to you. One of the worst performances I've seen for a long time now. Yes, Ollie, I said at the beginning of the stream, I've signed an NDA. There'll be no discussion tonight about Manchester City Liverpool game. I don't do banter. Man City fan and someone that is a true fan. Well, yeah, I mean, I've the only time I managed Manchester City, Jamie, is I did it in FM26 just because I didn't know the game at all. I thought, right, let's have, at least I know the players, so I used it as a little bit of a test, but I never managed Manchester City. I'm assuming you're a Liverpool fan like me, Ollie, and I agree. Now Leeds. Right, okay, what are we doing here? I've clicked tactics, haven't I? Did I click tactics? No, here we go. Yeah, we're not playing well here, are we, at all? Something's not right. Something is not right. Right, let's go to... See, once again, the glitchy. Come on, show me in possession. Here, we're very tired, aren't we? Very, very tired. I think that's what's doing it. If only there was a button you could click to rest your squad. That's a great idea, you know. I've just thought about that one. I might send an email off to Miles. Let's see if we can get that one put in the game, eh? Although, I don't really want to pay for it. Right, what can we do here? Things are not going well in this one at all. Let's... Can we bring him on? Is that going to work or not? That's jumped there. It has worked. Let's just change those two over. We made a change at half time, didn't we? Oh, look, it's scrolling all of a sudden. Scrolling. Who knew? Oh. Oh my god, this is it's driving me mad, this. Right, let's take Giassi off. Although all my fan base want me to buy him, so but he's not having a good game this game, is he? Right, we're on attacking. Let me just let's have a look at the instructions. Let's try and get a bit technical here. So what are we doing? Up top, what are we doing? Crossing style, low crosses, dribbling, shots from distance. I'm on balanced. Right, let's start shooting on sight. Let's do that. What about in the middle of the park? Dribbling, balance, pass. We're on balance for that one. Progress through both flanks. Supporting runs, both flanks. Balance. What's this? Pass into space. Right, let's pass into space as well. Not too bothered at the back. I think we need an SI developer to watch the streams and take notes. I will agree with that one, Stuart. I can't be arsed with my club now. In real life, travelled to Athens in the Conference League and got battered 6-0. That's hard, isn't it? That really hard. After the game. Okay. Oh, I tell you what. You can actually... I've not done it yet, but you can actually set nicknames for players. Was it 4 goals you said you'd score in this game? Oh, I can't remember, Stevie. I've told you before, I've got a very short memory. God. Right, okay, let's confirm those changes. Let's see if we can. There's an old thing, isn't it, that we used to say on FM24. Football Manager is always watching and listening. They've definitely done that today. How to make the gobby gaffer look a fool in one fell swoop. We're doing nothing here, are we? Doing absolutely nothing. 14 shots, 7 on target, can't score a goal. It's not working, is it? It's not working at all. I think I got a little bit too cocky there, Stevie. A little bit too cocky. Have you got any other strikers on the bench? Anybody who can stick the ball in the back of the net? No. I could do with this striker that Ollie's just recommended. I haven't got anybody, have I? I haven't got anybody. Let's just make that change. And we have to go... Oh no, I can do it, I can do it. Can we? Can I? Yes. Oh. Right, looks like we're losing 1-0 to Venezuela or whoever they are. Very attacking. We're at home as well. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. Yeah. It's been, since I made all those changes, there's been no highlights at all. We're losing this one, aren't we? 1-0. Daryl Cooks and Fleetwood Town fan here. Went on Saturday to Crawley. Knew it was going to be a bad day when we went down to 10 man after only 10 minutes. Oh dear. That's quite a journey, isn't it? As well, that's quite a journey. It's not great, is it? Address the team. We're angry. That's one way to throw away top spot. So are they meant to be a good team? Who were they? Oh, Venezia, wasn't it? Right, okay. So they're in 6th position, and we have lost top spot with that. What are Padova doing then? Are they on a bit of a roll? What's happening with them? Actions. Get a team report. Oh, we can't do that anymore. Can we not do that? How do we find out how they've been playing then? Oh, fixture schedule. There we go. Oh, they're on a bit of a roll recently. They were losing. Oh no, they're friendly games. They lost in the Italian Cup as well. They've only drawn one game in the league. Okay. Not ideal. And okay, how do I get out of that now? Portal. Continue. Where's my triangle button gone? Not great. Right, where's my clock? 10:15. Right, we'll play one more game and then we might call it. 520 views tonight. If I get 520 views for every live stream, that'll do me. That I'm all right with that. Monthly financial updates. We're not doing too bad money-wise. Not doing too bad. 6 hours each way. Dear me. That is what you would call unpredictable. Ollie, look at the players before the next game just to check. I will do, Ollie. I will do. I will do. Address an injury. What's going on here? Vasic, pulled back muscles. 2 to 3 weeks. Great. Love it. Gomez has claimed September Player of the Month. Very nice. Why didn't you score in that last game? Goal of the month. Who was that? Not one of ours. So here's the morale manager in console. This is the player buy-in update. 23 players have gained buy-in. No players have lost buy-in. It seems a hard thing to try and get players not to buy in the console version. Oops, press the wrong button. We're getting a few injuries now as well. Here we go. Here's the levels of difficulty in curveballs. Brunori is injured. He's the striker. Is he a striker? He is, isn't he? Yeah, what's he out? 1 to 3 days. I don't suppose it's surprising, really. I'm playing them quite a lot, so not surprising, really. Right, 5 players, international juicy. Is match day. We're not on a international break now, are we? So it's 4th of October. All right, the international break's after playing Spezia. Right, okay then. I've inspired you to manage Sampdoria. Sampdoria was the other one I was thinking of in Italy. So, well, good luck with that, MA. Good luck. What's Stuart saying? Oh, right, going to say... Okay, then. Thanks for coming in, Stuart. Thanks for your words of wisdom once again. Off to watch Southport play Chester tomorrow night. Hopefully, you've inspired them to play well. Well, I mean, we've just got... Well, we weren't battered, were we? But well, good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Bit of a local derby, I suppose, that, isn't it, really? Yonder boy, how do you get your players to buy in? Well, like I say, Yonder boy, I don't know whether it's because of the principles. So my principles are, is it determination, teamwork and consistency. I always pick those and never have a problem with players buying in. I think sometimes once you've played Football Manager a while, there are trapdoors that they want you to fall into. And I think sometimes if you click the wrong button, you know they're going to screw you. And I kind of feel like that is made. It might be because I'm selecting those 3 attributes all of the time that I never have a problem. I've never had a problem with morale in console, but like I say, maybe it's those 3. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. I know. Need to learn all the players. Right, okay, let's get through to this game. I mean, we are going to lose games through the season, aren't we? And, you know, look at me. I'm being reasonable and no toys out of the pram. I don't know. Fitness test. Who's on a fitness test? I mean, what is wrong with that geezer I bought in, Marco Imperiale? He's on a fitness test for every single game. Absolutely bonkers. Right, the striker's passed the fitness test. Right, so the rules of Football Manager are that I always have to win the last game of the evening. So let's hope... right, Vasic is injured. Let's bring Palumbo in there. And it is actually saying that Brunari is injured, so we'll bring him in, and we'll switch those 2 around because he's left-footed, Duran, and then we'll get rid of him and him. The back 3 are looking very nicely knitted together, aren't they? Back 3 are looking very, very nice. Hold on a minute. Let me just have a look for tiredness and stuff. My goalkeeper's injured. What? Oh my God. Fantastic. Yeah, thanks, MA. Very useful. I'll have a look at some players for the next stream too. Thanks very much, Ollie. You're working well behind the scenes. Okay, so I don't have too many players that I can bring in. Vasic is injured. Vera is injured. No, I haven't. I can't do anything with that. Right, let's give it a save. Let's get into this game, and this is going to be the last game of the evening. 532 views. If anybody else popped their head in, this is the last game of the evening live stream. Playing Football Manager 2026 on the console, specifically the PS5. And while you're here, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, I would be very grateful. And so Jamie's saying it's hard for me because I live in Inverness but support Aberdeen. Season tickets at every home game is like an away day. Oh my God. There are some very, very dedicated football fans, aren't there? You know, who get like a plane for, you know, coming to home games, and just take your hat off to them, don't you? Because football's like, it's not like going to the cinema or something, is it? Or the theatre where you know you're going to enjoy yourself. You go to a football game, it could be the worst football game that you've ever watched. And you could get tonked. When's the next stream? It's Friday, Ollie. Friday. Right, can we... he's injured. Of course, the goalkeeper is injured. Thank you very much for that one. Football Manager. Let's go to... where do we go to find this? There we go. Take him out. So not only have we just lost a game, we've now lost quite a few players through injury. That annoys me. They injure loads of your players, then they've got the cheek to come up and say, you've only selected 8 substitutes from a possible 12. Yeah, you're just trying to wind me up a little bit more, aren't you? Like watching Man United. Right, go on. Yep. There's like a lot of clicks, isn't there, to get into a game. Now we've all seen those opening graphics. There's a lot of clicks to get in the game. Right, can this be about a 10-second highlight, please? Because that means we'll be scoring a goal. No. I think they're a half-decent team, Spez, here, aren't they? Getting a few highlights here. Ball up the pitch, headed back in there. Oh, Palombo! Ho, ho, ho. Get in! Come on, let's watch that again. Now that's what I call a goal. Palombo, left-footed, top corner. My word, what a goal. I've just gone into Manchester away at the exact time as you've just gone in, right? Right, come on, lads. We don't need to give a goal away here now. Hoofed out. Oh, no, you had 2 men there. Come on. Aim your pass a bit better, mate. I must admit, I'm quite looking forward to Friday night stream, because by then we should have a little bit of an idea about whether the patch has been issued, whether it's worked, whether it's fixed things. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I really want to get immersed in this game, because I get really immersed in Football Manager, and at the moment there's like a detachment, and I'm not liking the detachment. It's got to pull me in. I'm looking forward to it, you know, like drawing me in and becoming that game that I love. Little triangles here. Look at this. We think we're Barcelona. Oh, that's a nice ball and a nice run. Slide it. Yes. Come on. Was that an own goal? It must have been an own goal. We don't have a player called Christoph, do we? So has their centre-back turned it into his own net? Yeah. Their centre-back's turned it into his own net. Nice. 2-0. I'm kind of wondering, we've got a lot of, I mean, this is not my doing, but we've got a lot of players out on loan. A lot of players out on loan. I don't think my squad's big enough. And that's caused me a problem in Football Manager before. Not having a big enough squad. That was a nice goal, though, Palermo. That was a lovely goal. You can do more of that if you want, lad. You can do more of that. Nicely won, Gassi in the box. Lovely running again. Slide it across. It's a penalty, referee. That's a penalty. Checking the penalty, VAR. When he went land, I'm like a sack of spuds, so it's been given. Come on now. Come on. Stick this one in the back of the net. 3-0 after 38 minutes, and we can all go to bed nice and happy. He's not scored a goal for a while, has he? In fact, has he scored many goals? Bloody saved it. Okay, Teddy. Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming in. When you could have been playing, I don't know at the moment, Jamie. Some would say actually doing all of what you've done and getting beat 6-0 is actually better than playing Football Manager. Some would say. Yeah, thanks, Teddy. Thanks for coming in. And hopefully I'll see you again on Friday. Oh, it's half time. It's half time. We could have gone in 3-0 in the lead there, but of course we missed a penalty. Right, Gomez is looking tired in the middle. I think we are going to have to change him. But I am running out of players here a little bit. Right, Gomez. Then we'll do that for now. Yep, we'll do that at half time. Second half. So I think that's one of the first little tells that I've seen. If the kickoff lasts for longer than about 3 or 4 seconds, then it's probably going to be a goal. So that's the first tell. I have to say, now I've changed my settings on my PS5, I do think it's looking a lot better. It's actually been quite smooth, this game as well, hasn't it? Ooh, over the top. Yeah, it's actually playing quite smooth, this game. I'm not kind of had the, cause like when you see it glitching, it kind of jars your mind a bit, doesn't it? And that's not happened in this game. I don't think it's glitched at all, this game yet. Palermo with his ponytail. Oh, there you go. As soon as I mention it, it glitches. Whoa. Need to set lessons from Palermo, mate. I'll get to 70 minutes and then we'll make some changes, I think. Up. Palumbo with his magic wand of a left foot. Oh, I thought it was in then. Throw in. Thanks for that, Jamie. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's the name of the game, isn't it, really? Oh, what? Oh, I'm going to make some changes. Right, okay. Let's do the... that'll be a great day when they fix that. Oh, we're absolutely shattered. Middle of the park again. When does the transfer window open? Can I recall some other players from loan? I might have to have a look in the reserves, you know. Right, let's have a look what we can do here. My midfield's absolutely shattered. I think I'm just going to have to put some players in there even though they can't play there. He's going to have to play there. Who else have we got that I can put in? I mean, what are we on, 75 minutes? Let's make 3 changes then. Oh, Giovanni can come in, can't he? Did I make that? Segre and Gomez. No, we don't want to do that. Hold on a minute. Palumbo. Let's bring Palumbo in there. 2 more changes. Let's just change the wing backs, I think. Change the wing backs. And Perosi can come in there. Right, that's all 5 changes made now. We just need to hold on now. Thanks, Mally. Thanks very much for coming in, mate. Thanks for contributing. Okay, let's... oh, you can't do that, can you? You have to go here first, and then you can confirm. Right, fine. Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it'd be really nice if we can see a progression. Because like I've said tonight, I'm not really enjoying the game at the moment. But, you know, if by, like say, not this Friday, next Friday, if I'm enjoying the game a bit more, then, you know, maybe some progress is being made. Well, it looks like we've got this 1-2-0, and Football Manager has heeded my call there. Excellent, as their manager beats the ground. That's going to get a little bit tedious and boring, that, isn't it? The manager beating the ground with his fist. Oh, you see this? Look. That's the glitch I was trying to explain before. Did we all see that then? Yeah, it's there. Right, okay, address the team. I'll be definitely tuning in, I'm afraid. I'll be really honest with how the game is. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Well, there's no other way, is there, really, other than to be honest about it. Right, I'm off now. I play as well. Your team next stream. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any money, Ollie. I can keep all these players in my little black book, but I don't have any money to spend, so it could be a little bit of a problem. But thanks for the effort anyway. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. I will see you on Friday. And that glitched a little bit then as well, didn't it? Right, I think I am going to give this a save now. If you're not enjoying it, it doesn't improve much. Do you think you will keep playing? It's a really, really good question, that, Stevie. At this moment in time, I would have to say probably not. So let's hope that, for the sake of the channel, let's hope it does improve. But it's very... I mean, what you said before... I can't remember the wording you used now, but it was absolutely spot on about the game. There's a big disconnect, and everything seems like a chore. It's like FM24 was, it was so smooth, wasn't it? Everything that you did, click a button, you're there, you're done, this and that. It was all there. Whereas this is very, yeah, I have to say it's, I mean, being completely honest, if it stays like this, I think it'd be a struggle to play it. It'd be a struggle to carry on. But glass half full here. Glass half full. It's going to get better. They're going to fix it. And this channel will carry on for the next 10 years. I'll be 82 by then. They'll be propping me up in my chair and, right, come on, well, press the button. Right, you're live streaming now. Say something, Gobby. And I'll be slavering and they'll be feeding me through a tube. Right, we're going to give this, we're going to give it a save. And I think we will, oh, it's there. I think we will call it a day there. It's been a good stream, that, actually. Some very good forthright opinions. And it's been a very lively stream. Till FM27, yeah. Yeah, that's the same way. I just can't see me playing it all year. I look good for 72. I think I've got my dad's genes. My dad, my dad lived till he was, what, 82, I think? And he never looked his age. Never did. So I think I've got my dad's genes. Yeah, I mean, as like old dad gamer said before, lots of things stop working when you get to my age. You make weird noises when you're getting out of a chair and getting in a chair, and yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Getting old. But yeah, I mean, it's a good question, Steve. It's kind of got my mind thinking now, because I hadn't really thought too much about that. So I might have to qualify that by saying I love doing what I do. I love live streaming. I love playing the game. I love producing videos. I produce and edit a video probably every day of the week, more or less, whether it's for my own personal use or whether it's Football Manager. And I also am the videographer for my grandson's football team as well. So I generally have a video on a Sunday to make for the club. So I love doing all of that. And if I stop playing it and wait till FM27, the channel's just going to fall off a cliff. So in that case, would I persevere with it in the hope that FM27 is going to become a much bigger, better game? It's food for thought, that. It's food for thought. If I was playing it privately, I might even have been thinking by now, I can't be arsed with this, I'm giving it up. But I love doing what I do, you see, that's the thing. I love making videos. It's my massive hobby in retirement. I make videos, I produce videos all of the time. I film, although I couldn't film on Sunday. I went to the opposition manager and I said, any objections to me filming the game? And she said, I'd rather you didn't. So I'm like, oh, okay then. That's the first time I've ever been refused, actually. So I couldn't make a video on Sunday. Kimmy, I'm appreciating like a secret wonder kid for FM channels. That's very prophetic, Jamie. Very prophetic statement. Oh, people are enjoying themselves, but the naysayers may just be maturing, possibly growing out of FM with all the ice thing with possibilities. Bets more polished game. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Chris. I mean, I think everybody tonight has had valid points that they've made. It's all valid stuff, isn't it, really? I think the thing for me at the moment is that I think the big content creators at the moment are making hay while the sun shines, because they are, you know, if you put on a thumbnail, oh, this is shocking, this is dreadful, worst game ever, you'll get loads of views. And I think they're making hay while the sun shines. So I don't know. It's one. Cheers. Yeah, thanks for that, MA. Yeah, well, I'm gonna log off now anyway. So we end the night with a win, which is quite good. Did we do the? Let's have a look at the. It's not in there. It's in Portal, and it's in Stages. See, look. Hey, I'm learning the game. Okay, so we are still 3 points behind Padova. Okay, but we're still in second place. See, they've won every one of their last 5 games. We've won 3, lost 1, drawn 1. So, not ideal. But first and second go up. We don't need to win the shiny silverware to get into Serie A. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna have a look before Friday and see if any of my reserve team players are any good, because my squad does need to be bigger. I don't know who was manager before I took over, but the list of players that he's loaned out is off the scale bonkers. Anyway, right, okay. It's been like a public podcast tonight. You're right, Jamie. It certainly has. All right, thanks for coming in, Stevie. Thanks for the words of wisdom and the hilarity as well. It's always appreciated. I always like a good laugh. I'm always in for a good laugh, and even if it's at my expense, always in for a good laugh. Right, thanks Chris, thanks Daryl, and 577 views. I'll take that. That's okay. That's okay. Right, hopefully we'll see you all on Friday evening. Should be around about 7:30 again, and we'll take it from there. See if we can get Palermo back to the top again. Thanks, Ollie. Thank you. Thanks, Scooby Doo. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm ending the stream now. Thanks very much.